Are they?
Oh, God. Jeez.
You gotta go for those hands, man.
Fine.
First thing, you gotta take the hands off. Then we can talk.
A few moments later.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tanktop. I'm over here at Casa de Tanktop. I'm hanging out with Emil.
It's your boy.
And we're hanging out with our very good friends, Dustin and Morgan. Drace over there at the dojo. Drace, how you doing over there, Draces?
Well, I'm a lot less sad than the Guardians of the Globe.
Oh my God, absolutely. A lot less sad, a lot less worried than Mark is with fucking Sterling K. Brain hanging out saying creepy as fuck. When are you coming home?
With the light from his power
with the green shit
Crazy.
going on in his eyes. Yeah, he was looking extra nefarious over there. We're talking about all that stuff because we're talking about Invincible. We're on season 2. We're on the fucking finale of season 2 actually right now. Episode 8. I peeked the name of this episode. Do you guys want to know what it is? I Thought You Were Stronger.
Oh shit.
Oh, boy.
That could be a bunch of different things. That could mean a couple of different people. They could be talking about Mark. They could be talking about Alan. They could be talking about they could be talking about the Viltrumites. They could be talking about.
I know what that line is a reference to.
You do? Mm-hmm. You do? Oh shit. Okay. Oh fuck. I can see
the ones who know, huh?
The ones who know. We were thinking that we were gonna get some Sterling K. Brain action kind of going. Last episode, we got a very tail end like tease of it and shit, and then but the big thing was just sort of like it was mostly just processing our emotions and taking stock.
My emotions.
I mean, for real though. Like, I mean, I'm in a glass case of emotion. But it was very like kind of actually nice and cathartic in a way to kind of have a bunch of people sort of just like take stock in literally what is happening with them, literally what is happening with the people that they care about, and kind of and all that stuff. And it was very powerful. And then everybody's favorite muscle mommy, or everybody's not favorite muscle mommy,
Apparently.
people were just like, well, apparently, like people were just like, I mean, obviously we're just, we're some of us are meeting Anissa for the first time and shit like that, and we're just like, it's like, I don't know, she seems kind of cool. People are like, she is not cool, dude.
She's gonna destroy us, and we're just accepting our fate.
It's kind of like when you're dating kind of like a toxic chick, but like she's fucking bad as shit, and you're just like, I'm just gonna take the L's when they come.
Roller coaster, man.
Roller coaster.
It's like what?
I'm excited for it. You guys want to jump into it?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right. Well, we appreciate y'all for hanging out with us as we've gone through Invincible. If you guys want to get early and uncut access to this episode, well, not to this episode. If you're already on the Patreon, then you got it. If you want to jump on the Patreon, get the backlog of all that stuff, though, you guys can do that by becoming a part of the Patreon. But also, we got a ton of stuff rolling out right now. Like, he's slowing himself down. That's fucking badass.
Move.
Yeah,
that's fucking badass.
Like, they've definitely made Cyclops way cooler.
Yeah,
Like that.
that's cool.
Fucking rad.
You dig what we're doing, but if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like, a subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always
That shit always shits. It
never fucking farts.
What?
Is Alan already doing it?
What are these guys?
Oh shit.
They're
I haven't
testing
seen that
him,
face since
maybe?
that one planet.
I know. Or is this maybe like
They're using him as like
Ooh.
to test him against different guys? I don't know.
or this is like a adventure that inspired one of the books?
Oh, you're right.
Maybe. Because we haven't seen these guys really before.
Enough.
See, look, yes, this is a training thing.
You know I wouldn't miss this.
Play see.
Finally fit for
Ah,
your execution.
Great.
God.
That's a great jogging song.
Well, I mean, I figure that fat boy guy, he must have read the books or something.
Keep this up. You're gonna feel. You'll feel.
That's far enough.
Oh boy.
There's a chance you could kill me before I snap her
Not
neck.
again. Every time there's somebody trying
Everybody's
to...
got the hands on the neck of these people that he cares about.
Take that risk? Is the Mark Grayson of this dimension a risk taker?
Damn.
When we met before, you hadn't done this to me.
You're that guy.
That guy? That's all you remember.
No, he's going full like Electro on him. Where he goes like, "You don't remember me,
You monster!
I didn't do anything to you.
You did this!
Oh.
They saved my life, rebuilt my body, but even they couldn't fix this!
Just get a wig, man.
Big ass
Always
wig,
have a
dude.
reminder of you.
Maybe that purple baby will do it with superpower.
Oh, that's always a trope, a little trope thing.
Oh, whoa.
Ah, fun.
Nice.
Watch us get like a cooler interdimensional fight than we ever got in fucking
Multiverse of Madness.
multiverse.
Oh shit.
He just got dinosaurs.
It's a
Not
dinosaur.
dinosaurs. Not
Dino
Jurassic
DNA.
Park.
My word, how is this possible?
Oh, no, they talk.
Talking.
Stay back. No one's eating me.
Egads!
We're kind of getting like a little bit of a Hobbit and the Trolls kind of a moment here.
Oh, that was fun.
Egads.
Egads.
You know, I haven't encountered him in any other reality yet.
Interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
If you hurt, I swear I'll.
You'll what? So do them a favor and die.
Oh, we're tossing babies.
Man.
Oh my God.
Spider-Man. What? And it's on top?
He's like an octopus man or something because it's coming out of his head.
Talk about your bad luck, Prof. Ock. Oh, shit.
Prof. Ock.
I didn't mean to. Thanks, pal. Let's get this guy webbed up. What? No, are you trying to hurt this old man? I know you're from another dimension.
This happens all the
Too much
time.
experience with that, especially lately. So, I'm the good guy here.
Very, very clever.
You got glowing red eyes, man. How am I
True.
supposed to?
Okay.
Told you.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, pick me up, Prof. Ock. I'm gonna just fucking,
Prof. Ock
I'll
is
rip
crazy.
off all four of these things. Real quick.
I've got a dimension all picked out where the ground is 8 stories lower than it is here.
Also, this flying straight at him is just not gonna cut it anymore. You gotta play ball a little bit.
You were trying to save me. Maybe the accident changed you, but you were a good person trying to do a good thing.
After all the pain and suffering you've caused, the lives you've taken.
Yeah, because in all these other ones,
No.
are like the other dimensions of himself, like talking with him.
I won't build my utopia with blood. Justice will come for you. For all the friends we've lost to your senseless cruelty, for all the families you've torn.
That opening does fucking feel like forever ago.
Oh,
He's got a little pet fox.
Everything's gonna be.
Damn. Ooh, with a fucking cape too.
so he's evil in every
And he's a
dimension.
dickhead in this fucking dimension, yeah.
You're making me feel bad, man.
Black
tell you what.
eyes.
Oh my
And
gosh,
he's doing the
he was
same
doing
move.
that
Oh
shit.
man.
Oh my god.
That's crazy if they show this kid, though.
Jeez. Oh my god.
Raining blood. Ooh, he's doing the omni-man chop. Or just a straight up concentration camp shit. Ooh!
I feel so bad.
I am done playing your game.
Are they?
Oh god. Jeez.
You gotta go for those hands, man.
Fine.
First
Take
thing,
them
you
off.
gotta take the
Let
fucking
them
hands
go.
off. Then we can
You
talk.
take very poor choice of words. You can't hurt me with that.
Oh,
Just as stupid in every dimension.
oh my god. Post-apocalypse fucking. Ow!
Right.
Yeah,
I know, I'm like some person's like,
Some poor squatter is like, God damn it!
not zombie.
Fucking zombie, right? We're doing, okay, now we're doing, yeah, alright. They're running through like multiverse, they're doing fucking
Right. It's, Marvel Zombies and
Marvel
shit.
Zombies, what if. Debs. Ooh!
Wow, okay, Debs. Okay.
Not very smart.
Baby needs to like
They're also doing like some, what was it,
Show his
Portal 2
powers.
type shit.
In so many other dimensions, you join your husband and son when they slaughter millions.
She's complicit.
No, not me.
She's like, that was those, that's one of those other bitches.
Because you turned out rotten here, and Mark is the hero for once.
You don't know anything!
Oh my God, stop.
Damn it.
Baby, do a power, do a.
I feel like someone's gonna have, oh, with the duck too. Give you to the marriage duck.
Oliver. It's okay.
How can you not?
I'm okay.
Deb.
Okay.
I'm going to make your son.
He's rocking some King Herod shit right now. Yeah,
I
this
like
is rough.
this. I don't want it.
Do something, baby.
So I mean, like,
He broke the
opens
fuck out of
his
her arm,
portal
though.
As soon as I come out, with no gap in between them, so it's
I mean, she's got
just a tunnel to somewhere else.
She's got to tourniquet that shit
Some
because she'll bleed
dimensions,
out because like that's like a whole ass
time is
arm
all
off.
weird,
Like that's
too,
a
so
femoral artery.
How did you get here? Where did you
Oh my god! that guy again.
You're a man who dresses like a bat, and your name is. Don't you think that's kind of lazy?
Mark.
Mom.
Oh, you see that? You kill him instant. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit! He's going full omni-man.
Remember those doctors I told you
They
about?
made him super
the
strong.
ones who rebuilt my body?
Yeah. Yep.
Is he a robot? Like the other guy?
Or something. You know, like. Oh shit! Here we go. Oh, that's crazy. Like every punch, he goes into the dimension and shit. Like, because it's connected to his hands. That's crazy.
You have no idea what I've been through!
He does, though.
I've been holding back!
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, no. Yep. It's exactly like...
Hurt my family!
Oh. And now he's just stuck in this dimension.
That's what I'm saying. How you can get a ride home?
Why did you make me do this?
He's got brains on his hands. Jesus.
I thought you were stronger.
Great, because he might be talking about himself.
Because he thought he's strong enough to not kill him.
He also thought the new body could do it, like actually like be durable to not just. He been fighting niggas stronger than him this whole time, so.
Oh my god. Oh my
Ugh.
god. Gee. I hate this. I hate
Hey,
everything.
Cecil.
Debbie. Jesus
Somebody
Christ, what
wrap
happened?
something around her fucking arm.
Cecil.
My god.
You. Get the medics in here. Now!
She's gonna have a robot arm now.
Deb with powers. Deb with a bionic arm.
Give her a fucking bionic arm.
I mean, she'd be like, hey,
yesterday.
put a couple of cannons in that motherfucker, like, while we're at it, if this is indeed what I have to deal with.
He tried to kill me. He was gonna kill my mom and my brother. I lost control. What does that make me?
Invincible pops up.
I wanted to kill him, but I didn't know if I could. Oh, God.
Man, Steven's really bringing it this episode. He's been killing it the last couple.
He took me here and I killed him. I'm stuck here.
Stupid.
I'm stuck forever.
Just go to. You can also go to space.
See if there's some dimensional guys, like, you know, that's where you start.
I kind of won.
Like if Earth is fucked up, just go. Maybe this dimension's Viltrumites or Chiltrumites.
In order for a Viltrumite to be executed, he must be whole and intact.
Oh, so were they fucking him up on
Worthy to stand and
purpose?
think- But they say nothing of bruises.
Oh.
Clancy's getting very Shawshank.
I've looked up to you since I was a child. Don't make me hurt you.
I modeled my mustache after you.
Oh, jeez.
Holy crap. The plan worked. What? For me? Why are you here? For you, man. I'm here for you. Talk soon.
Gonna you nope out of here.
There's gotta be something. Maybe something on Engstrom's body. Maybe his body could somehow still.
Oh,
Whoa.
oh, oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, shit, okay.
Oh, there. Oh, this is future.
You look terrible.
Oh.
I did something horrible.
For us, it was 20 years ago. It took us that long to find this dimension.
Yeah, we're doing like some fucking interstellar shit.
They also did that shit for the plot of fucking the Buzz Lightyear movie.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm opening a portal that will send you home.
Basically just has Rick Sanchez's fucking dimensional
I
guy.
don't know if I would have survived here.
You did, but you wouldn't like what you had become.
Uh-oh.
Mark, wait. I love you, Mark.
Oh.
I have for a very long time, and when you disappeared, I was devastated. I should have told you. No,
Future
don't tell
Eve is
me.
blowing up present Eve's
Tell
spot,
her.
like...
Or tell her you
like,
don't
who
love
told
her.
you
Just
that?
tell her something. Tell her
Right. You
something
either,
so
yeah,
that
we
she
either
can
That
like,
was a secret.
I suppose you weren't paying attention when we discussed not damaging the time stream.
Shut up, Rex.
Oh, Rex is robot.
Mom.
I'm okay, Mark.
Oh man, they both got
Is it-
matching bruised eyes.
Oh, Mark.
No.
You didn't have a choice. You didn't cross the line. You kept your mom and your brother safe. End of story.
You can give this motherfucker like some more punishment.
Stop.
Books and just get.
Mark.
Can we talk? I'm still learning to navigate the world of in-person interactions.
Well, it shows.
Wish I knew that
I
line when I was in
apologize.
fucking college.
I get that fixing stuff is your thing. Just talk to me first, like a person, not a broken gadget or computer or whatever.
You gotta get you some hobbies, kid. You gotta get you some interests, you know. Oh my god.
Got a top hat.
He was blinking.
Yeah, but he also had like the fucking, he had like the cup from the
Immortal?
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
I'm sorry. I never told you.
She kept an extra.
She keep one. I mean, that was what everybody was
Lift
saying.
through a
Keep
copy.
one at home.
There we
Just in
go.
case.
Yeah. Okay.
Abling with his funny hats.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
Right?
It's okay.
A.B. Crockett.
Baby Crockett.
All right. That's
Have a
smart.
little, have
Okay,
a
that's
little
what-
timeshare for yourself. Just sit up there.
Finally.
Oh shit.
This motherfucker.
Never good.
It's never good.
Yeah,
Don't dig
right.
shit
got
up.
this?
Don't open shit. What are you doing?
Like in a
Don't
lizard
drink the
truck.
mummy juice.
Shit! Come on. We'll find another way out.
They always say that.
Yeah, I was about to say, homegirl, who is dressed exactly like the Laura Dern from Jurassic Park. Yeah, she's about to get bodied. Like, Jesus.
Wait, you're both female? I must inhabit a living male host to escape the curse of this.
That's sexist.
I'm strong enough, and I can do this.
Oh, damn, we're getting fucking season 1
I
flashbacks.
want to be just like you.
Oh gosh.
I learned it by watching you.
Everyone and everything you know will be gone.
He's doing like that Jesse Pinkman in Breaking Bad. He's just driving that. He's driving that go-kart.
Can't keep getting away with
Time
it.
if he's not careful.
He's pushing himself in a really crazy way, though. We've never seen him do this shit before.
Oh god.
Whoa, Jesus. It's like he's having dimensional fucking shakeups and shit like that now, you know? Oh my god, he's doing the lonely superhero. Alright. That's gotta be wild. Every time you hear like a little bit of a sonic boom or like a little bit of thunder or whatever, you wonder if it's him.
Gas leak blew up the house across the street last year. Now your place?
A lot of that going around.
Good to be home, right, Oliver?
Walking around with a purple baby on the middle of the street. No big deal.
Well,
Battle Beast shows up occasionally and chills, you know what I mean? Like it's like everybody
He
sees
replaced
a lot
the
of
duck.
lot of crazy shit.
Mom, you okay?
I'll be fine. We should get dinner going. You've got class tomorrow.
oh yeah.
It's like the
school.
end of fucking like Lord of the Rings. We're just like, how the fuck do you go back to like a normal life?
Things are gonna be different now, aren't they? I was starting to feel like we were getting close to some version of normal.
I don't think there is no fucking normal in this joint, sweetie.
I'm quitting college.
Mark,
It doesn't make sense.
You can always take
missing all
weekend
my
classes.
Am I going to be a dentist? A lawyer? A coder? Why would I do any of that?
Do like a fine arts degree and then don't use it. You know what I mean? Like everybody who does a fine arts degree.
I have to get better. I have to be better. Do you understand?
Mark, I do.
I met Batman.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I literally ran into Bruce Wayne.
Oh my God, Mark. How are you, though?
I don't really want to talk about it.
I hear.
If you ever need a shoulder, I've got two.
There's something else I want to talk to you about.
Future you was very messy.
I'm gonna break up with her preemptively. I know we're not dating.
It's nothing.
But
I'm sorry.
We can't.
Man.
Well, because if he addresses it, they have to like, and he doesn't want. He's not trying to do relationships. He's trying to live.
Yeah. True.
Like, this is not the time to like talk about should we be together. It's like we need to figure out how I'm gonna exist.
No secrets. No jailbreak. I mean, we still got this.
Hey, I'm here, alien. Oh, come on, man. It's Alvin.
You know my name, goddammit.
You turned against the Empire. Mark told me all about it. Let the boy have a moment of peace.
He won't.
Let me pay for what I did. That's gonna happen. I've heard the chatter in here. They're gonna execute you, bro. They are, yes. Most people would be more worried about that.
I thought about throwing myself into a black hole, dude. Like, I've been ready to die.
I see the suffering of lesser beings, and it upsets me.
I feel feelings.
He caught some empathy by accidents.
But you can help us stop them. I deserve death. Oh, God. And yet, I think I miss my wife.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lordy.
He's got a new man, so.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Leave that woman alone.
Yeah, just like she's just starting to move on. You know what I mean? Like,
The last line of the season was, I want to beat the Doonies down. It's crazy, bro.
What now?
He just want to get some more pussy. That's the last one. He said,
I want to rebound.
I miss the cheeks. I'm ready to go back home.
Two very, I mean, they ended it on two very sobering, quiet moments, you know what I mean? Like, both with Mark sort of just, like, sometimes, like, you get some people on and you've had a hard time and you just want to be with somebody. You don't even necessarily want to talk about it, but you just want to be around, you know, just to be, like, with someone, you know what I mean? Like, and that's kind of that's at least what he was going on. And now, and then Omni-Man is like, I want to be with somebody. Like, I want to be with somebody that, you know, was important to me, that I was pushing away and shit.
Oh, that still is important to me.
Yeah. And, like, I don't know, what do we think? Very, very downbeat ending, you know what I mean? In a certain sense.
Well, I think this show basically solves my problem with Superman, where I don't find Superman as a character interesting because I'm never connected to his struggle, and his connection to Earth always seems flimsy. And come at me in the comments, I don't care. Superman and I have never connected. This show connects with me because it feels like Mark feels like a real person. And I know that there are Superman stories that have tried to address this, but I think that this show
it gets you there. It gets you where you want to be with that.
Has
shit.
done what I wanted from that character. You know, because I'm just not interested in a character that's, you know, when you have a character that is invincible, that's not interesting. But he's not invincible because he has feelings and he's conflicted and he doesn't know what to do with it and he doesn't know how to control it, and that makes a compelling, interesting character.
Right. They definitely did, like, the Man of Steel moment, like the snapping of Zod's neck, and what they wanted to telegraph with that, but, like, it wasn't, you know, it's a Snyder joint, so it wasn't really properly set up. I mean, it might have been there, but it wasn't really, like, you know, telegraphed in a way that kind of sort of, it's like, you're like, oh, okay, so that's what you mean. Okay, cool. Like, you're upset, whatever. Like, that's fine. Yeah. But, like, that has been a clear piece of thematic dialogue that we have had with Mark throughout these almost all of these two seasons. It's about, like, it's the first time that he's crossed that line.
Yeah.
And you know, you feel that because of that, and also, like, it's not just like it happens, you scream about it, and then whatever. Like, he's really wrestling with it. Like, we really just sit and stew in the aftermath of that stuff. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, like, no, and it's very fair as far as, like, this is Kirkman, like, taking a stab at like the Superman stuff and just kind of localizing it in a way that he wants to, in the way that speaks to him and stuff. And so, but that's how that's all of that stuff, like how he just loves to sort of like extrapolate a bunch of concepts and ideas that maybe because of the arena that we pushed it, like this capability of hyperrealism, like where we, the real cause and effect of what these characters might do. He does that both in a like literal way, given like the kind of violence that happens, and then in the kind of more emotional way. Like he really wants to press up against that stuff. And so, I mean, like, there's been some runs of some of the Superman shit where I think that they've gone there, but this material is just it's built for that. It's built to peel all of those onions and to really go there and shit. Like it doesn't have to like wrestle with like a ton of iconography or I mean, even though it has its own iconography, but it doesn't have to like shoulder like all of that shit. It can just have that dialogue and that conversation. That's basically pretty much what they've been focusing on like a lot for like the past like couple of episodes and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
the corollaries,
the existential shit,
The corollaries of it when you are comparing like, a Ma and Pa Kent to Debbie. Debbie's just a compelling character.
Yeah.
With agency and all this, it's not just like, folksy colloquialisms and, like it's not just going home to the farm and it's like, I don't know, that stuff never landed with me. And so like this lands with me, and I feel that, like this is a character that is informed by I mean, maybe it's because they're like an actual parent as opposed to like an adoptive parent. I don't know. I mean,
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that that's something that certainly in he sort of wants to just be like, cool, conceptually we got it. Let's have a deeper conversation about it and shit. And that's kind of why we land there. Fucking brutal beginning of this shit, like Deb getting her fucking hand almost ripped
Beginning, middle,
off.
and end was brutal.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah,
It was just brutal for like the whole time.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, that was really, really tough. I don't know, like, what did you think? How was it realized for you?
The whole family got eye clams now. They got that fucking.
They do, like the little guy, like right there.
Like Nolan, the son, and
everybody does. That's right, absolutely.
Everybody except for baby Oli.
Yeah. He's like,
just
y'all eyes look like my color.
Right.
Like,
my culture is not a costume.
You guys are getting closer and closer to like my shit. You know what I mean? Like
fucking
yeah, totally.
Shit with Batman was funny as hell.
Yeah.
The shit with like I could have did. I know him and Spider-Man had to team up in the comic, at least like one off of it. But I wasn't like pressed for it. But it was cool that they like still like hinted at that.
It was cute.
I thought the shit with Langsham's son, Angsham's son, with his fox was cool. Even though obviously that kid had met a horrible fucking fate.
Right.
I'm glad they showed that off screen. I appreciate that because the emotional impact was still felt.
Sure.
It's also cool, like, Sterling K. Brand was really active in this episode, bro.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
He had a lot to do, especially that scene in the living room. I feel like, because I thought it was going to be kind of like one note if he kept on just, like, creating portals for him to, like, fall through.
Yeah.
But, like, even how he's, like, sometimes using that, besides just, like, throwing them into a different, like, dimension and shit. The shit with the dinosaurs was funny, though. Also, it was interesting with, like, how he was, like at one point he, like, he opens up a portal and he ends up flying almost directly hitting his mom and shit. So, like, it was interesting ways how he used that. I thought the shit with, like, the future Guardians of the Globe, I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
The character models that, like, Corey Walker, like, does for, like, how he made, like, older Eve feel different, you know what I mean? I thought that was cool.
The voice almost sounded like a different actress. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same actress.
It sounded like Julian Jacobs.
But it was just it was definitely changed.
Yeah, only one I noticed like was an actual change because everybody else sounded like the person they were.
Right.
I couldn't remember who shorty with the boxing gloves was though because Monster Girl was right next to it.
Right.
But it seemed like they used Jason, what's the dude?
Jason Mantzoukas?
Yeah. He used his voice to still play Rex, but they had Zachary Quinto's voice as the robot though before he took his helmet off.
Yes, exactly.
I thought that was a cool little touch.
Yeah,
especially because we used to it being seen them like separate and
for
shit.
sure. Right.
Those
I thought I saw in the credits it was Ross Marquand as Rudy.
Interesting.
Yeah. No. So
But is that the kid?
But that's the kid's voice.
Like the boy.
And Zachary Quinto is him in the robot
But the
suit.
robot suit.
Right.
Yeah, they still get the Quinto in that shit.
But
right.
So when Rex was wearing the robot suit, he had Zachary Quinto's voice.
Right.
Obviously, Rudy though will be.
Quinto stays working no matter what.
He stays working.
So it's like Ross Marquand's basically kind of doing like a quasi Manzukis.
Yeah, no, he is.
Like,
I
yeah.
noticed that because I'm like, is that?
Or he's
Manzukis
like trying to marry like the cadence of probably
both of them somehow. Like
he's trying to do like a cadence of a robot, like kind of how he would speak.
Yeah.
But then has to flavor it with the texture of a Manzukis because
he's still a child though, so he doesn't have to sound like
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, like even that approach to it, you know what I mean, allows because one he like I said learning how to talk. He's learning how to human. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I think a lot of that shit. I appreciate how they go about some of the way his dialogue is like formulated. Obviously, like him, like I did appreciate when obviously the quote we saw where that line came from.
Yeah.
I thought she'd be stronger.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was in Dustin bringing up the fact that like he could be saying that to himself as well, like having like a inner monologue. I thought that was like
it's a duel. It's absolutely.
But it definitely is him like it's on like on a more like physical level, him being like, yeah, I've been fighting everybody else I've been fighting has been way stronger than me.
Right.
So you told me that that your whole body is rebuilt to be able to withstand a fight with me. So why is the fight already over? I didn't think you would die this easily. But he's also
it's still sort of like self-defense manslaughter. You know what I mean? Like it's like the
nigga did just rip my mom's arm off.
And a court in the land will convict him. You know what I mean? Like if we're being real.
But I think he knows because he was like. That was his whole like monologue where it's like,
I don't kill.
Like he knows that he could have stopped when he was just fucked up and not dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, when he closes his hands together and slams down.
Yeah, I mean, like you clasp your hands. I mean, that's like that's not blind rage. That's like that's a decision. You know what I mean? Like I mean, it's still rage fueled.
Yeah, because you saw your mom in the state that they were in.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
And he's like, bro, everybody keep fucking threatening my family and shit. It's just a lot of. But either way, good episode. I think that it was,
and that was all on the same fucking day. As
Shorty Anissa pulling up
as an Nissan shit. So it's like this has been like the worst day of his life.
Right.
Like other than probably the last one. The last worst one was when he got beat up by his dad.
But I thought, I was confused at like if I had to like have a tidbit. When they did the shit with the mummy at the end, and he's like, "Well, I need a male body to host type shit." I thought it seemed like the cave was like crumbling. So I thought Invincible was going to just happen to be flying by.
Yeah.
So I was wondering.
Well, you're just like, okay. I mean, like I'm sure they'll pick it up.
I don't understand what that was.
Another season, but you're just like, couldn't this have just been in season 3, like an opener for season 3, and then we just don't. I mean, like they want us to keep it in our brain, I suppose. But like,
well, then they'll make us wait 3 years for the next season.
Right. I mean, like, well, I was like, oh, we're doing the mummy shit again. I mean, like it was kind of like a fun. I mean, like, but I'm assuming it's gonna lead to something.
But they set up the shit with like the girl that's one of the women. So she's
got the mark or whatever.
Well, she's going to help her dad. Well, not the one, but. Like the Lorna Dern character didn't have the mark, right? There was the woman next to her.
I think so, yeah.
Right,
the one that like lifted.
Yeah. So I'm saying I don't remember her being introduced. You know what I'm saying? So I was curious of like, why do you have powers and why are we not going nowhere with this fucking plot thread? But we can spend more time We can spend more time with the fucking prison break. We could have actually had it in this season, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, do you think that was a mistake to just to wait for it or whatever?
I feel like it was crazy for them just to like kind of like on the last episode when like every like fucking like minute kind of matters right now that we just like jumped over to these two women and like and a confused mummy man thing.
Yeah, right.
But,
I think I agree with you. It feels very Kirkman because like in the comics where like there's all these little like extra little he's always has like a seance dog or all these like like little extras, little comics within the comic sort of thing. I think it felt a little like that, but from a TV show standpoint, that was a directorial choice that.
Yeah,
because like
and they also like they've done that before. Like there'll be like two security guards and they're just kind of talking. It's like my gonna head to see the White House with my son or something like that or whatever it is. And it's in that sense it was done to personalize the stakes of a particular scene because now we kind of clue in on them and these are people that, have lives, and that's what we're trying to save and shit like that. But I guess it just didn't seem to, like, it would have been something if, like, as like a comment on what superheroes do just by existing in the world. Like him hitting like the sound barrier is what knocks something loose, and that's what makes the spirit come up. But it didn't seem like it was
anything.
It didn't really correlate or matter.
And
like,
maybe
and
maybe the fact that he was like kind of like propelling himself at such a speed through the fucking like the world, I mean through the like on the planet, that maybe that did cause the shaking of the you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just think it's only feel weird about the timing of it is because of the fact that this being a finale episode.
Yeah,
and we had
and
we already
had
a
bunch of other shit that I kind of want to check.
And we had a lot of shit that like I could have been like, man, we could have did that last week or some shit. Like the Batman of it all is funny, but like we're trying to get to the meat and potatoes of this bitch, you know?
Well, or you know what it was? It was like we got the one gag from the dinosaurs, and we got the gag from
Spider-Man shit,
the Spider-Man shit, and then it was just like okay, cool, fine, awesome.
I think everything post arm snap, when they're trying to do these funny, like he's going from universe to universe, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not here to have a little giggle. I'm freaking out because Debbie's fucking arm bone sticking out.
There was a little,
and I know she's over there, and he's like fucking.
The stakes of it were too big.
I'm just like, I can't giggle about Batman. I mean, I did, but I was also like, I don't know. This whole episode kind of fucked me up. I was like, a little.
You're a huge Debbie stan, and she was just in peril.
The whole, it was just for Debbie and for the baby and for Mark, and I'm just
and for Anstrom too. I mean, that was really
effective. Too, I'm watching his son die,
it was so effective. Like the like, and then you go into this other world, and
he's miserable, and he's only miserable because he like was like beat up by on every single existence.
And he wouldn't have fucking known that had he not tried to do the right thing. That's what makes him such a tragic
and I'm just like this
character,
whole episode, I'm just like, I don't feel good right now. I feel, and I guess that's effective, but it's like,
all those other dimensions of like, mind you, we got like a hint of like how crazy like a world that the evil Invincible would be, like when he like snapped Adam's fucking neck just to keep her like around. But like even the shit where like when he has everybody lined up and just like chopping their heads off, when he's fucking when he had to see like Angstrom and his like love of his life try to escape, and he has to wake up to her, like, you know what I'm saying, already like. Yeah, so it definitely made it easy to like understand how he gets to this point of like insanity, and even him realizing right then and there that he also caused all of this shit by trying to save Invincible. Like, they definitely gave him a lot of shit to work with, and I definitely feel what Morgan's saying. There's one scene where like he's like sitting by a campfire, and I appreciate that one because he was like, and he keeps sending me through more like dimensions and shit. I don't know how time is working, so I don't know if my
how long it's been there and everything, right? Yeah. No, I mean, or like, I don't know. I really would. I honestly, because he was so good, I would have enjoyed if he had, like, it would have been interesting if he would have done the whole, like, he like introduces himself. Like, hey, I'm here to help you, Invincible, or whatever it is, and that's the way that he gets close to him. And then you could have some of those fun multiverse hijinks, and then he uses it against him, or something like that. I also just wanted more Sterling K. Brown in here because he was just fucking great in the role and shit, and like, and whatever. But I mean, I don't know, like they're compressing a lot. They got a lot of stuff going on and shit.
Well, he's like at least he was the first episode and the last episode.
Yeah. They bookended it with him for sure and everything. Yeah, and again, it's about both him is about the possibilities of who we are and our capabilities, and he's a gigantic showcase for that. And we found out here that there is a breaking point for Mark,
right?
And like, so I don't know, maybe there's a breaking point for Omni-Man. He was like, I gotta get back there, man. Like that shit was too good.
The Debbie cakes.
Leave Debbie alone.
The little Debbie cakes.
Debbie cakes, man.
Little Debbie.
He lost his Debbie Cakes privileges a long time ago.
He definitely
Leave
did.
that woman alone.
Hey, if you got a baby together with Shorty, you can run it back. I'm sorry, you can run it back. This is how it works. niggas and broke up with it.
We're not gonna be like, we're not gonna cheer it on, but it's definitely gonna be.
I'm not cheering on Paul either. Fuck.
No.
Nigga, Paul, you professional, nigga.
Who's the guy? Who's the guy going on a jog?
Oh, Taylor.
He
fuck
should
it.
do it.
Fuck it.
He should go for it.
He's working on himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. He's listening to Fatboy Slim.
He got it going.
You know what I mean? Like,
at least he's not her fucking coworker. So
right. So he's the guy.
In a way, would you have preferred more of like a devious like Terry Silver moment where like if Angstrom like kind of came in and like brought Mark into the fold just to really fucking hurt him?
I love that. I mean, there would be it makes sense insofar as like the character, like how much he would have thought about it, how many times he would have envisioned it or whatever, and like he's a character that you could kind of buy more as like a anime super genius like kind of thing, like I did this whole thing and set it up perfectly just so you would become my, you know what I mean, or something. You know what I mean? Like there could have been, maybe there could have been something. I mean, like just to
it would have been
institute
so
him a
much
little
more
bit.
interesting if he engineered a way where this dimension's Mark killed out of anger, and then he's like, I did this to you. I just wanted to turn you into this before I kill you.
I love that idea. Or like almost like, what if that was that Master Plan was like, listen, like I've been fucking, you've killed me and destroyed my life in every other fucking dimension, and I just want to make sure that you know that you are rotted, that you're bullshit, that you're the bad guy, and that and that you like, you know what I mean, like you think that you're special because you're one of the only ones that fucking didn't go over. Guess what, motherfucker? Like I'm gonna, like that would have been a very interesting like way where he was like, no, I'm going to do everything in my power to ensure that
all of the marks are the worst marks.
I kind of love that idea, honestly. Like, and I don't, I don't. They could. They could have popped in a couple lines of dialogue and sort of given it a little bit of that text or whatever it is. But because it was relatively brief. You know, like how much we've had to time with this character. That's why it's like maybe if we could have done like a little bit more with him, that would have been cool. But yeah, I love that as an idea. Like where it just, and that's kind of like the Joker of it all. Like the wanting to push him there because like you are the same. You are fucking. You think you're trying to act like you're different, and you're fucking not. And like that's
the conversation.
That would have been a very interesting, I think, angle on it.
But when like Debbie like challenges him out on that context, essentially what you're saying is like, oh, you're really upset just because in this world. This is the only one where he is a good person.
I love that.
And you
really fucked with him. You know what I mean?
Like even the idea of like when he ends up like baiting him to like Mark to like really go all the way out and shit, and Mark even says, "You don't know how long I've been fucking holding back or how much I've been holding back," and then he starts to like kind of like go out all out. Right. Like he technically does get like that moral victory of being like,
oh yeah,
you are.
It would have been amazing. They could have, again, and only because I also know that Sterling K. Brown could fucking do it. Is it like, you know, like you could do a whole thing like where he pauses for a second, like he's in the middle of that vicious beatdown, and he just starts to.
Right.
It's like I fucking knew it. I knew that you would. You know what I mean? Like that would have been. That could have really been. Like powerful and sinister and stuff like, you know what I mean? Like
I told you that you were capable of this.
Right. It could literally just like I thought.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like or something. You know what I mean? Like so I don't know. I mean like maybe just like a couple things, but overall very powerful, very good. I mean like very good, very like but kind of downbeat, kind of a downer. You know what I mean? Like
downbeat in the end. I feel like that's kind of even though fucking music. You know what I mean? It just really very like a subtle, uncomfortable feeling of like, well, I know this thing about you. Technically, you told me, but you don't know that you told me.
I think you're sort of meant to feel as uneasy as Mark does. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like in a certain sense, and it's not great. Not great. Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, most of the shit, very well rendered, very powerful, and I mean, like, it was a good, kind of strong ending. I would just, you know, I hope. Do you think that we're gonna kind of keep doing this? This is the last thing we'll talk about, and then we'll wrap up. Do you think we're gonna keep doing the part 1, part 2 of it all?
Hope not.
I don't know. I mean, this could have been a writer's strike thing. We don't know.
Right.
Like, we're
That's
still
true.
in that. We're
That's
still in
fair.
that writer strike catch up.
That's true. Where you kind of we're not exactly sure where it's coming from or whatever. Yeah. Huh.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But, I hope not. I think it's just way more palatable if it like unless the seasons are longer, like feels like a 5-5. You know what I mean? I'd be okay with that. But like 8 and after the waiting like 2-3 months, or shit, that kind of like makes you lose the momentum a little bit.
Right. Yeah.
But as long as it like goes up from here, as far and I know like the next like plots and shit, you know, but obviously they can move it around for TV.
Yeah.
But as long as they like, if it's not like I'd be okay with a part with a split up third season, depending on how long it takes for the third season to come out.
Yeah. Like if they kind of did, if they rocked it like with a, you know, like maybe like a Stranger Things season 4, where it's like we're gonna give you like a month. You know what I mean? Like that's okay. You know what I mean? Like or like it's like I'd feel more with that. I mean, like, and also I think that they've mobilized themselves and know that this is a hit, and they were like, we're working on season 3. You know what I mean? So season 3 is already sort of in the pipeline. I think some people have already fucking recorded shit, you know, for that and everything. Yeah. So I feel like, I feel like we'll probably get like a more of a traditional sort of like 8-week run and stuff, you know. So I don't know, man. Like, I mean, like, but you know, hats off to them. They did a pretty fucking good job. There's a bunch of very powerful shit in there. You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of new characters and a lot of new interesting stuff.
I look forward to watching this season, like just straight through.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. As a one thing, I wonder how it. Yeah. Definitely. As far as like how it plays and shit. So we hope that you guys have had a good time over here while we've gone through Invincible season 2. If you guys want to just keep on this here, if you guys want to support us, get some backlog of everything else that we've done, you can get all of our Invincible backlog coverage and everything like that, and then also all the stuff that we have coming up in the through the spring and summer and stuff. And we're going to have a lot of it, and you guys want to jump in on that, you can do that by becoming a part of the Patreon. Links in the top and comment in the description below. Hit us up over there. Best place is the premium tier, right down the goddamn middle, and you guys get a bunch of stuff, a bunch of our animated shit, and a ton of our backlogs. So we hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that, you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like, a subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. We'll check y'all later.
Peace.